Camera rolling. Rolling. Look center. कहाँ से आया? अरे भूमि चला। अरुण भूमि चला।
Ready?
क्या ready? So ready है? Rolling. Okay. सुशांत सबसे पहले सवाल चाहिए आईफा.
Guys, come on.
Silence. इस बार आईफा के लिए आप कितने एक्साइटेड हैं और क्या कुछ स्पेसिफिक प्लान होने वाला है आपका?
हमेशा ही बहुत एक्साइटेड रहता हूँ क्योंकि मुझे याद है जब मैं कॉलेज में था और शामा के साथ मैं शामा के ग्रुप में डांस करता था तो 2005 था और 2006 था जब मैंने पहली बार एज अ बैकग्राउंड डांसर आईफा में परफॉर्म किया था और तब से मेरे लिए बहुत मायने रखता है वो 2013 में भी जब मेरी फिल्म रिलीज़ हुई थी पहली उसके जस्ट उस समय भी आईफा ने मुझे चांस दिया एक बार एज एन एक्टर दिस टाइम टू परफॉर्म एंड ऑब्वियसली आई एम परफॉर्मिंग दिस टाइम टू सो really looking forward to it.
Sushant, last year your film Dhoni was one of the most talked about films and your performance was really appreciated. Did you have any expectations for the national award and now do you have any expectations from IIFA?
No, the thing is that my job is done on the last day of the shoot of the film. A very selfish actor. I'm just concerned about the kind of experience I have while shooting with the film. I just don't care about the box office numbers. As I'm being extremely honest to you. And yeah, if you get some kind of a validation from somebody likes your work and gives you a statue, you'll feel good about it at that point of time. But that's about it. I'm not looking forward to anything. It's just the experience of just shooting for the film is what is the most important thing.
And you're here to vote at the IIFA voting weekend.
Yeah,
so
I voted
I'm
for
sure
myself.
You would have been okay, so I was not going to ask you to reveal your vote, but what were the other films and performances you liked last time?
There are like many very good films that I saw. Like Bar Bar Dekho I was very impressed with. Obviously Mirza and Aligarh, Neil, Bhatt, all these films. Even the performances in these films were really great.
Hi Sushant. You'll be performing also?
Yeah?
Performing over there in IIFA?
Yes.
Yeah. And most important factor, you'll be performing on your songs or you'll be performing on other songs? Some tribute to some...
Unfortunately, I've just done 4.5 films till now. All the films don't have dancing numbers.
Maybe like tribute sort of to some...
So we've not locked it yet, but it won't be my songs because my songs, you can't dance on those songs.
Did you reveal something from Rafta at IIFA?
I don't know, the trailer is coming out tomorrow.
Look center.
And 9th of June is when it's releasing, so it'll be out.
You know, you have done a lot of prep for Rafta. You've actually, for the action scenes and all. Tomorrow the trailer is coming out. Tell us about the difficulties that you faced throughout the shoot.
Why would there be any difficulties? I mean, like I do this job because there's nothing else that I like doing more than this. And I dropped out of my college. I was doing something for 18 years and discovered something that I really like. Dropped out of my college. So I have no complaints whatsoever. Yeah, like slogging for hours trying to understand the character and cultivate the skills and all. Yeah, like you have to do that. But at the same time, when you really like it, then you don't get to know that you're working hard. And that is was the most important thing. So probably you should just do what you like doing.
Also, so I was scrolling through your Twitter and I found this. You said, for this girl, though it was not eating that mattered, but flight. Like, what's that about?
So that's the thing from Bach, Jonathan Livingstone book.
Right.
So yeah, exactly what it says is slightly rhetoric. It says that it's not the box office numbers. It's not what happens after the Friday release that matters. I mean, obviously, it has its repercussions, but it is just the flight of that bird. It's just saying yes to a film, preparing for the film, and then exploring while shooting for the film, and experiencing is why I do what I do.
Sushant, you did the Vyomkesh Bakshi, so that is a franchise in Bengali literature. So is there a plan to continue that, or is there a lined up?
Well, there was a plan when I signed it, but I'm not a producer, so I don't know. But yeah, obviously they took the rights of all the 31 stories of Sharad Hindu. So yeah, the plan was there at that point of time, but I don't know. Things change.
Sushant, you mentioned few films that you really liked last year, so the actors really appreciated and
Manoj Vajpayee in Aligarh, for sure. And Mr. Bachchan in Pink. And Shah Rukh in Fan. Amir in Dangal. And Sonam, Mirza. And even Anushka in this film. So yeah, all these. And Swara Bhaskar.
सुशांत, क्योंकि हमने देखा कि आपकी लास्ट फिल्म एमएसडी लोगों को बहुत ही पसंद की गई, तो इन फ्यूचर और भी किसी स्पोर्ट पर्सन या कोई लेजेंडरी एक्टर के ऊपर कोई
ऐसा काम करते हैं 10 साल बाद अपनी बायोपिक पे काम करेंगे।
आपके अलावा और भी अगर जैसे आप चाहते हैं कि आपकी और भी मैं करूँ किसी के ऊपर, या आपकी ऐसी कोई दिली इच्छा?
नहीं, अभी 2-3 साल तो बड़ी मेहनत लगी थी दोनों करने में, सो अभी 2-3 साल आराम से रोमांटिक फिल्म करते हैं, उसकी बात करेंगे।
गर्मी का मौसम चल रहा है और उसके बारे में कुछ, सॉरी गाइस, ये मेरा असाइनमेंट है।
पे आंसर नहीं कर सकता, मैंने जैकेट पहना है, बड़ा अजीब सा लगा है। क्या क्वेश्चन है? तो कुछ किस तरह से टैकल करते हैं आप गर्मी के मौसम में, और कुछ टिप्स देना चाहेंगे जो? मैं मेहनत करके पैसे कमा के एयर कंडीशन खरीदता हूँ और अपने घर और अपने कार में एयर कंडीशन ले जाता हूँ, जैकेट पहनता हूँ। I am not very. I was having my regular chutti, so I am not very informed on who got what. Obviously, I didn't get because nobody called me. But yeah, I have to go through the list to actually give my opinion. But any which ways, any awards, they're like, there's a group of jury, and it's a very subjective. I think film watching and also acting and performances, all these things are very, very abstract things, and so very subjective things. So we can't say that, okay, if these awards endorse these actors or films, so this is it. I'm like, that's their subjective point of view. That's it.
Sushant, your body transformation is something getting pop-star on the social media a lot. So, is this something you enjoy a lot?
Follow me?
Most of the, I guess, the girls are like,
Thanks.
So,
That was the intention.
What do you say about your transformation? Is it something for the film or something you?
Yeah, obviously, it's in the so the film that I was doing, I'm doing right now, Drive, Tarun Mansukhani's film. So in that film, I was supposed to be slightly lean, but this is the first stage of my next film. That's Channa Mama Durke. That's going to start in next 2 months, and yeah. So in that film, it is mandatory for me to have a very, very great athletic kind of physique, because astronauts are like. So we will show the entire making of astronaut in that film. So yeah, the physical appearance means a lot.
Sushant, there was a humdrum around nepotism recently in Bollywood. So have you ever faced something like that, or what is your take on that?
See, I can only say through my experience, and I think in 2011 in October I decided to quit TV. And I was thinking of going somewhere else, but in the next 3 months, I got Kai Poche, and from then onwards till now, all the films that I've released and all the films that I've signed for next 1.5 years, these are the films that I really wanted to do. Not because there are like no options, but these are the films that I really, really wanted to do. So having this luxury of choosing the kind of scripts and projects out of many, so I cannot complain. So it's my personal experience. Having said that, well, yes, nepotism is there, and it's there. It's everywhere. It's just not in Bollywood. And so yeah, so you can't do anything about it. But yes, if so, nepotism can coexist, and nothing would happen. But at the same time, if you deliberately don't allow right talents to come up, then there is a problem. Then the whole structure of the industry would collapse one day. But till then, it's fine. Nepotism can coexist with all the talented people also starring in the same time, and you'll get wonderful films because they will be competing with each other, and they will raise the performance. That's all.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Sushant,
Done,
how
done,
would you
done.
like, how do you compare the IIFA awards with all the awards happening around the year? And most important factor, you said the fact that it's being held all over the country.
So in 16 years of my schooling, I used to avoid these questions. Compare this with that.
No, it's not that.
There's a very elaborate
Because
answer.
IIFA has created its identity all these years.
So I answered that. That was my first answer. It's got a very special place in my heart because for an introvert like me, who would not talk for first 18 years of his life, suddenly he's on stage and is dancing behind all these great, wonderful superstars. He's dancing behind Shah Rukh and Hrithik and all in 2005 or 6, and that was the first time I realized that wow, this feels so good. And that was IIFA 2005, 2006, and so it's got a very special place. All the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Which was